everyone, I'm Haley Bright with CoinOpTV, and I'm so excited I caught up with Dennis Lennart, the director on the first episode of the Back to the Future game, which you guys had not talked about previously. Yeah. You know, now you're just like releasing it at PAX this weekend. The game's gonna go along with the 25th anniversary of the movie. Mm-hmm. So what was it like working with, Christopher Lloyd, having him come back? He's like, reprising his role as Dr. Emmett Brown. What was it like having such a big name as part of the game?
It was actually a huge thing that we were afraid of for a long time, that we wouldn't get him. Just in the initial pitch of like, we're doing a Back to the Future game, we all thought like, okay, we have to get Christopher Lloyd or else this is just going to be rough. So when the news came through that we were actually going to get to record with him, it was pretty amazing. We were all like really thankful, and like, because you can't have anyone else do that, like the crazy mad scientist kind of thing. It's just like, he just knows the character so well. So, and I mean, it's funny too with like a lot of his dialogue on the page is kind of written, it's sort of straightforward, but it's like what he brings to it, you just can't really mimic that. So.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing. Are there any other big-name actors that are going to be making guest appearances?
We actually aren't releasing any of that yet, so have to wait. Unfortunately, It's going to be like a slow rollout of like, who's involved. But we do have the likenesses of all the major people that we're having in the game, so that was a huge thing too. Is like, we wanted a Doc and Marty story. That's the heart of the series. So, going in, we were just like, well, we have to make sure that all the actors are on board with at least their likenesses. So.
Well, I'm going to assume that means hopefully other people will be making some guest appearances back in the game. And so is this going to be released like a traditional Telltale game in multiple chapters?
Yep, it'll be 5 episodes starting this winter. And it's one long story that takes place kind of after the first 3 films. So it's not a retelling at all. It's our own new adventure. That still, we're all huge nerds at Back to the Future nerds at Telltale, so it's like we want to make sure we get all the details right. So. And
is the storyline, even though it's a new storyline, is it still going to incorporate a lot of the like older things, like the DeLorean and the hoverboard, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. To us, that's part of the heart of the series. So, we basically, the DeLorean, can't make a Back to the Future game without the DeLorean to us, and there's a lot of even moments like that they always sort of repeat in the 3 films. There's like, the way people are introduced, it's like we're really trying, we're huge fans, so it's like we know the moments that we need to have to make this a great Back to the Future game, and then other than that, we're sort of taking it on our own direction.
So people that are huge fans of the movie and have been for like 20 plus years, I mean, what's something that a big fan can look forward to in the video game?
The best thing for me is that we're really taking every decision we make, we have to ask ourselves, like, would this happen in the movies? And I think the consistency is the biggest thing for us. So, you'll hit all the classic sort of feeling moments, like we know what makes Back to the Future work as a series. Well, I don't want to give too much away, so. Can
you give us just like 1 or 2 things to look forward to?
Let's see, what can I say without getting in trouble? There will time traveling. So I'll say one of the sweetest things for me, time traveling for the first time in the DeLorean, awesome. Like that was one of the things that I was really looking forward to, and it's set up so well. So I'm really excited about that, and I think that might be the moment in the game where people are just like, yes, Back to the Future game, awesome, they're doing it right.
Yeah, so. Time traveling. All right, guys. So you heard it here. We're here at PAX, getting a first look at Back to the Future, the video game. It's due out this winter, 2010. I'm Haley Bright for CoinOpTV. I cannot wait to get my hands on this Back to the Future game.